Hi, if you're doing construction or carpentry almost anywhere in the world, the metric system rules. But here in the United States, almost everybody's still talking feet, inches, and binary fractions, which raises the problem of how to show that on dimensional drawings. And here I'll be talking about working with the free OpenOffice suite and its draw program, because that's what I use. Now, of course, you can show fractions just by using a slash like they do here on this rafter calculation site. But it's awkward and confusing and it takes up way too much space. So let's try to improve on that. Now if we go into draw and simply type, say, 7 feet 6.5 inches, and I'm going to be scrupulous here and use the correct symbol for feet, which is prime. So insert, special character, and it's under general punctuation. There it is. So insert, and then if I type 6 space 1/2 and then a space, it automatically converts it to the single Unicode character for 1/2. And then let's go back to special characters and get a double prime to indicate inches. So that looks great. The problem is it only works for a few cases, namely 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4. If you type, for example, 3/8, nothing happens, it doesn't work, and you still get a clunky looking fraction. But there is a 3/8 Unicode character, so you just have to insert it explicitly. It's under number forms. But what about 16ths or even 32nds of an inch? Well, those don't have any standard Unicode characters, but we can try to imitate the Unicode fractions. Now bear with me here because it's a little bit tedious to set up, but you only have to do it once. Let's do 8 feet 5 7/16 inches. So 8 feet 5, and for the 7/16 we'll start with a slash, but not the standard slash, which is a little bit too upright. Instead do 7, insert special character, and go to mathematical operators. And there it is, it's a divide by slash with an almost 45-degree slant. And then 16, 7/16 inch. That's still pretty clunky, so we're going to adjust it. Let's first select the 7 and then format character. And we want to make it a superscript. But to get it to show correctly, adjust the relative size to 55% and the position to 35% above baseline. And then finally make it bold. Okay, so we leave the slash as it is, and then the 16 we select and make it a subscript. Change the height to 5% and adjust the size to 55% and make it bold. And so there we have it, a fraction in basically the same style as the Unicode 1/4 or 3/8. And now that it's formatted, you can make it anything. So if we want, say, 13 feet 4 13/16 inches, just cut and paste. Make it 13 and 4, and then add 13 behind the 7 so you keep the format codes. Then remove the 7. And there we have it. Same thing, if we want 30 seconds, just change the 16 to 32. So just for fun, let's make 3/8. And then compare that to the Unicode 3/8. You can see it's almost identical and certainly much clearer than just using a slash. So with this you can make nice drawings with clear, consistent, and concise dimensions. Thanks for watching.